Hi, ninth grade English. This is Miss Stapp with your second video over step 3 for lesson 8. And again, this is May 4th through May 10th, the assignments. And we're going to look at step 3 where it says, I thought and now I think worksheet. I'd like you to spend some time with this. As you can see, it says an hour and 30 minutes. And you remember your characterization analysis that we did for those first few chapters and how your ideas about these characters changed as you learned more, as you gained more information and went along. Your ideas about these characters are probably still changing, even though we haven't added anything to those characterization analysis sheets. But now I want you to fill out a sheet where I'm giving you some ideas to start with, and you tell me what you thought in the beginning of the book and what you think now that you've read all the way through. So let's go look at that sheet really quick. Okay. I know this is small. When you print out, you'll be able to use it. And again, you can always just write this out longhand or create your own chart or write Daisy at first I thought and then fill in for me if you want to. Charting the changes is what is at the top of our worksheet here. And you can see where I labeled it at first, but now I think. So Daisy, at first, what were your ideas about Daisy? You might look back to those characterization sheets to refresh yourself on how you felt in the beginning of the novel. And now you think, and this is really important, those defining moments which shifted your thoughts is in the last column. So these don't have to be complete sentences. These are just your ideas, but I would love for you to give enough of a description of those defining moments so that when Ms. Hinterscher and I look at your worksheets, we'll be able to really understand what it was that switched your thinking about these characters and these events. So we got Daisy, the American Dream, Gadsby, the narrative perspective that we've been talking a lot about with our narrator, Nick. Jordan, I really like that character, so do a good job with Jordan. The Jazz Age and how this book, how it demonstrates and is influenced by the Jazz Age. And I haven't talked very much about that in my classes, but I will introduce that a little bit more in this next Zoom meeting. So do tune in if you need to understand that a little more clearly. And let's see, the last one is Daisy and Gadsby's romance. And I know you all have a lot to say about that. So if you have any questions about this worksheet, just email me. Again, we'll go over that Jazz Age a little bit more in our Zoom session where we're covering a lot of territory. So please join us for the Zoom meeting. And if you need anything in the meantime, please let Ms. Hinterscher or myself know by email. We can set up a Zoom one-on-one and get you all caught up on this great novel, The Great Gatsby.